from Fox, Mayor Josh Guillory joining us from Lafayette, Louisiana. Mayor Guillory, this feels like deja vu because it was almost a year ago to the date when I was speaking to you about Hurricane Laura. Uh-oh, I do believe your mic is muted. All right, guys, we're going to work that out. Mayor Josh Guillory in Lafayette is going to go ahead and unmute his mic for us. There we go. We got you. All right, Mayor. How's it going there in Lafayette, Louisiana?
Live television, right?
Live TV.
No,
How's
look,
it
I was
going?
just saying, I remember that interview all too well. Man, our poor neighbors to the west are still suffering from Laura, but then we have this major hurricane's about to hit us in the entire Gulf Coast, and our friends to the east are going to get just really hit hard. But hey, look, we're ready, and this is South Louisiana. This is what we do, as you know all too well. And I think we're prepared. I know we're prepared as much as we can be. And our citizens are very familiar with tropical storms and hurricanes that hit our coast too regularly.
Now, are there any concerns that you have ahead of Hurricane Ida, which is very close to making landfall? I know that this is not your first rodeo and the people of Louisiana are very resilient, but anything in particularly that you are concerned about?
I am. We are definitely concerned. We're watching Interstate 10. We're watching Interstate 49, which both of those interstates cross in our city, Lafayette, Louisiana. We're trying to be as good of neighbors as we can to our neighbors to the east and the southeast that are fleeing this very deadly storm. So to my message to everyone in Lafayette, to the Acadiana region, to South Louisiana, is if you haven't left yet now, it's probably time to hunker down. We've been through this before. Make sure you secure all your loose items outside. Make sure you have enough supplies. Look, there's probably still stores available that are open that have necessary supplies for you to go and secure for you and your family and your loved ones. And don't forget your pets. You know, look, they're part of the family too. Bring them in. We all have a plan, whether it's written down or not. We've just been through these storms so many times, and now's the time to execute. But look, let's be wise. Also, we have to say this: after the storm, during the storm, don't go out and sightsee. Look, we need those roadways clear. We need these roadways clear for our firefighters, our emergency personnel, our law enforcement personnel. To all of our neighbors across South Louisiana, listen to your parish presidents, your mayors issuing those curfews. They're being issued for a reason. Here in Lafayette, we'll have a curfew from 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. Okay. And with the exception of Highway 90, I-49 and I-10 for those that are evacuating. We want to make sure that we clear our roadways for not only our first responders, but for those that are fleeing and trying to get to higher ground. So this is a big deal. Hurricane 4 is nothing, Category 4 is nothing to play around with.
Absolutely. So we've talked about how prepared the city of Lafayette is. We've talked about what to do during the storm. Make sure that you all are staying sheltered in place. What about after the storm?
Yeah, same thing. Keep those roadways cleared. Make sure you tune into your local news channels, to your national news channels like this, and to get those live updates. And if you're in a secure situation, you have the supplies you need after the storm. Don't go sightseeing. And I'm going to tell you this: you'll probably get more views from looking on social media from your local news and your first responders that are trying to keep the communities updated. Look, let's keep those roadways clear. That's my single most important message to everyone following the storm. And then look, check on your families, check on your friends. This is Acadiana. We are a loving community. We take care of our people here, and but we'll get through this.
All right, absolutely. Mayor Josh Guillory, thank you so much for joining us here on Live Now from Fox.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right, you heard it there first. The community of Acadiana is a very loving community, but it's very important to make sure that you heed warnings from officials. All right, we're staying on top of this here at Live Now from Fox. In about 15 minutes, we'll have a live update from Fox reporters who are there on the scene as conditions begin to worsen. Again, my name is Rain.